Alright guys, our very, very, very last quadrilateral, PTL, is kites. So we are on page 9. Now, y'all know I have good days and I have bad days, right? Some days I'm a good drawer, some days I'm not. Today, I tried to draw a kite. It was very unsuccessful. So, what I want you to try to do is copy this picture on page 9 to this quadrant right here.
Can I draw it that small? Or can I trace it?
Yeah, you can. I'm not going to try to draw because I've already tried twice today, and it was miserable both times. So, oh, Christian, are you looking for your notes?
Yes.
Yeah, you left them under your desk yesterday.
Yeah.
So, squaring different one is kind of vague.
I think.
It does look like that.
Okay, did y'all trace it? Okay, now everything I write right here, just put it on yours. Okay? Alright, so a kite. What makes it stand out is that there's no parallel sides. Okay? It literally looks like a kite. Like if you drew a little tail here, we'd have a lot of fun, right? Okay, so this side's congruent to this side, this side's congruent to this side. Here's the thing about a kite. There's only one set of congruent angles. It is this angle and this angle. S and Q are not congruent. Now, this is still a quadrilateral, so the sum of the interior is still 360, because it is still a quadrilateral. Okay? Now, that would be all fun and games, like easy peasy, if we didn't add diagonals.
It really looks like
Okay?
Oh, I see the kite. Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, so in the middle, these are 90-degree angles, which is helpful because you can use Pythagorean theorem to find anything you need to find. Okay? Now, this is congruent to this. This is congruent to this. There's only one other set of congruent lines, and it is, I'm going to put an X. It's this is congruent to this.
What about the...
Well, look at these. Do those look like they're congruent?
No, I wasn't talking about that.
What were you talking about? Were you talking about SP to P to the middle?
No, QS and RQS.
PQS and RQS. Do those bisect? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Let's see. They should, but I don't think we ever use that. I think we stay a little bit more basic than that. Okay? Alright, so let's do some of these examples. Remember, here's how I remember it. The two angles that are in between the sides, like, it's not the two that are in between, what am I trying to say? The angles that are the same are in between the sides that aren't. Does that make sense? The angles that are the same, F is the same as H, they're in between the sides that are not the same. Okay? So, if this is 128 and this is 72, remember they still have to equal 360. So I would start with 360, subtract what you do know. So I have 160 left to split evenly between two angles. So 160 divided by 2 tells me that angle F, which is what I was trying to find, is equal to 80 degrees. Okay? Alright, B. So that was all about angles. Guys, it works that way all the time. Like 2 are the same, 2 are not. Start with 360, go from it. Okay? This one right here. 6, 24, 8, and 8. Remember, these are all 90 degrees. We're trying to find ZY, which is right here. So I'm going to put an X. That's what we're trying to find. Well, which one of these, 8, 24, or X, is your hypotenuse?
24.
Careful.
No.
X, because it's across from your 90-degree angle.
Oh, yeah.
So, be careful. You would do 8 squared plus 24 squared equals X squared. which gives you 640 x squared. Take the square root. So when you simplify, I would break this down to 64 and 10. 64 breaks down to 8 and 8. You can break 10 down, but it wouldn't get you anywhere. It's kind of like 6. You can break 6 down, but it doesn't get you anywhere. Circle. So, whoops, I don't know what else. ZY, the actual segment we were trying to find, is 8 square root of 10. Okay? Alright, let's try 4A and 4B. Don't overthink this. The angles that are the same are the angles in between the sides that aren't. So B and D are the same. Okay? Well, BAD, that whole angle, is 38 degrees. And then BCD, this whole angle, is 50 degrees. Find ADC. So we're finding, basically, this angle, this whole angle. Well, start with what? Subtract 50 and 38. So I have 272 left to split between two even angles. So divide by 2, and you get that both of these are equal to 136 degrees. Alright, next. If BT is 5, what's TD? 5. Right? Remember, those two are the same. If TC is 8, so this is 8, find CD. This is what I want to find right here. Well, these are all 90. So which one, 8, 5, or let's say X, is your hypotenuse? X. So you would do 8 squared plus 5 squared equals X squared. Um, 64 plus 25 equals X squared. 89. Going to save you some time. You cannot reduce that. So CD is equal to the square root of 89. Okay? Alright, that's all you need to know. On the back, cross out 3, 4, and 5, please. We're not going there. I did first period, and it didn't end well. Okay? So, between now and tomorrow, I want you to finish the ones that are left before 9. So, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Jenkins?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we have Maddie Mackovich to check out? Please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
1, 2, 6, 7, 8. All of them except for 3, 4, 5.
And 10?
I said all of them before 9. I don't want you to go into 9 and 10 yet. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8.